Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Warhammer 40k. Rogue Trader, I'm your host, Colors Fade. It's episode 51. We're gonna go see Last Chance Cyrene. And this is the Find the Alderi cache. So we're gonna make it a little more safe to travel over there. We're going to find out that the fire broke out on one of the decks during the warp voyage. The raging disaster consumed the entire chamber, destroying precious cargo and damaging the interior plating. No guilty parties were found. While clearing out the rubble, a few people claimed the soot on the plasteel beams formed lines in a cryptic alien language not known to humans. The delirious workers were executed and their bodies disposed of in the proper manner. That doesn't sound nice. And we're going to visit this. Last Chance Cyrene. Okay, Master Helmsman Ravor says an unidentified object has been located in the system. The artifact reacts to our transmissions by releasing unknown radiation, most likely of Xeno origin. The cogs are reporting. If you want to get a closer look, we need to close the distance between the vessel and the object. Okay. Xeno artifact. What are you? Oh, let's stop here then. We're on the other side. I thought we were over here. Begin scan. Ashen World. This is Last Chance of Cyrene. Okay. I want to find this. Oh, here we go. I have notes. If you're on the Excel spreadsheet, it's around row 680. So, or at least that's where it is today. Stash of the Children of Cyrene. Cool. So we pick up this, the Alderi weapon, Scorpion Chainsword. That's nice. 30% armor penetration, 25% critical damage as with chain weapons. Nothing else significant about it. And we get the Cloak of Shadows. Whenever the wearer deals damage with an attack of opportunity, they gain the Shrouded effect. This effect does not stack. As long as the wearer has the Shrouded effect, they become the target of an attack, they automatically dodge. After that, the Shroud effect is moved, so it's going to guarantee you one dodge with a neat little thing. Okay, that's kind of cool. But you got to make an attack of opportunity to make it happen. An empty gas giant. There's a Hulk over here. We're going to stop and repair our ship. Trophies. We pick up some ship components. There's a planet up here. Begin a little scan. We have some Promethium. How much of that do we have? We have quite a bit. We have 44, so I don't think we need to spend a thing on it. There's not explored. At first, it looks like the snowy and desolate planet was devoid of surprises, but the yellow and orange flickering of the lumens and the notifications from the auger system informed the officers there was a small colony that survived in spite of the harsh climactic conditions. All attempts to hail the colony have failed. We send a scouting party, and the explorers report the dismal condition of the settlement and its inhabitants. Their skin is translucent and pale. Their icy blue eyes seem practically no color. Their language is rough and guttural, and their stomachs cannot tolerate anything except a stew made from local roots and mosses. And yet, they are subjects of the Imperium, still loyal to the Emperor. They have mistaken your people for his emissaries. The local elders woefully reminisce about the times long gone. Most of them were still sheltered in their mother's wombs when snow first settled on the verdant fields. Hail ruined the crops and frost hardened the soil. Plants and large beasts that could not sustain themselves were the first to go, and they were soon followed by birds and other small animals. Most people in large cities perished, unable to warm themselves and their families. They say the governor and his entourage left the world in the first days of winter, taking all the provisions and fuel with them. No one responded to the pleas from this dying world. The stars remained deaf to the messages transmitted by the planet's Vox stations. These abandoned subjects of the Imperium still managed to save the machines and other valuables, but they were of little use without a supply of Promethium. And yet those who survived eventually adapted to the tribulations that the God Emperor has bestowed upon them. If we give them a gift of Promethean and send tech priests to perform the rites, we could do that, but we don't have any cargo fuel, so Hmm. Take any machinery from the colonists and abandon them on the freezing world. Your people had little difficulty subduing the locals. Nobody had the strength to resist. Gaunt and exhausted by their miserable lot, they dolefully watched on as the invaders carried away the wealth, machines, and possessions laboriously scrounged together by generations of their ancestors. The shuttles, glutted with their society's toil, soared high above the oppressive clouds, far out of reach. There was nothing left to help them survive, but who cares about other people's misery? Now, see why there isn't a heretical option to bring them aboard our ship and take them as crew, because remember, not too long ago we lost like a third of our crew in a traumatic event. I don't know, but again, the internal consistency in storytelling here is weak in parts. So, well, we get all this stuff. Collection of autoquills, hand flamer cartridges. Yeah, I'll take all that. All right, let's level up the crew then, because you know what? It's level up time. So, Rogue Trader builds. Let's start with Solomon. Solomon and Gleto. We're almost to the end here. Getting close to Chapter 3. Choose talent. Last thing he took was Agility and Carouse. So he gets Autonomous Med Kit. The Familiar's maximum wounds are increased by 2 times the Overseer's toughness bonus. Yes, give the dog more. That would be good. All right. Excel spreadsheet. We will scroll you. Idira. Where is my dear Idira? Right there. Last thing she took was Intelligence and Lore Warp. Okay. So she gets Maddening Flames. Maddening Flames. They're way down here, I believe. Way down here. Where are they? What? Right there. At the start of their turn, an enemy suffering from burning inflicted by the executioner must make a willpower resistance test. And if they fail, the burning is removed and the enemy falls prone until the start of their next turn. So, yeah, that makes it easier to kill him, doesn't it? Argenta. Last thing she took was agility and awareness. She gets adaptability and agility. Adaptability. Gain a stack of versatility, increases critical hit chance by 5% until the end of the turn, and it stacks. So every time she gains a stack of versatility, she's going to do more crit damage. That's nice. So we'll give her that, and her agility is maxed out. Okay. So lots of options here. This is the only thing I really don't like about the Arch Militant, is that if they're going to be awesome, you'd want to put points in like 6 of these things. Ballistic skills so she can shoot, weapon skills so she can hit things in hand-to-hand, agility so that she doesn't get hit, although towards the end game when she gets power armor you can respec her and not put any points in there, strength so her melee attacks would do more damage, toughness so she'd have more hit points to survive, and perception so enemies couldn't dodge her attacks with her gun. So that's 6 things that she kind of can use. Since she's going to spend most of her time shooting and we don't want people to dodge her, we're going to add into perception instead. So I have adaptability and agility written down there, but it's going to be perception, and the next one will also be perception. So I'll make an adjustment on that sheet. Now, the next person is Jai Hadari. Jai, what do you got for me? The last thing you took was agility and persuasion. So we're going to get joint offensive now. The Master Tactician gains 1 stack of tactical advantage for every hit they score on enemies. So this is nice. This is why, okay, this is why we have repeater pistols for her, because every single time she scores a hit, we don't care if she kills things. She's not a killer, she's a buffer, but she can gain a bunch of stacks of tactical advantage every time she hits something. So, and since she has this dual wield pistol ability of hers, she can actually fire her pistols twice, once in one hand and one in the other. So this is really nice for her. We finally get that ability. That's cool. Yurliet. The thing that you're going to get now is share the spoils. Whenever an ally kills prey, the bounty hunter gains half the bonuses granted by hunt down the prey. So again, bounty hunters just get some really, really cool things. Kibella, my darling dear, Dukari weapon proficiency. Yes, let's give it to you. It's way down here at the bottom, I believe. Dukari weapon proficiency. You don't have to do this. There's plenty in the game, plenty of weapons in the game for her. We're just doing this for fun. On this difficulty level, since it's not the hardest difficulty level, you can still kind of roleplay a little bit. And I did have somebody in the comments that I noticed this morning as I'm getting ready to record this episode. They were talking about how difficult the game is, and I do commiserate with that. It does seem like Alcat very specifically tailors their games towards min-maxers, and yet you will find so many people in the Reddit forum saying the game is too easy, even on the unfair difficulty. I found that the current difficulty level, which, let's see, we have it set to hard, and the person who was leaving the comment was talking about daring mode. I think hard is kind of ideal, at least for me, but I do like to min-max a little bit. I like to have pretty ideal builds, although obviously we're going to do a little bit of role playing here. I have no desire to play it unfair because the bonuses to the enemies get insane. But I do commiserate with that because I do really feel like Alcat kind of knows their hardcore target audience really well, and they're the squeaky wheel. They're going to complain the most about the game is too easy, the game is too easy, and they won't ever play anything that's not a min-maxed character. So I think that's why Alcat bends the game in that direction. But, you know, if you're having a hard time with the game, come see me, watch this series, because I think you'll see hopefully a lot of stuff that works for you. All right, next character up. We don't have Cassia anymore. We've got Pagos. Pagos is next skill. The last thing he took was this int skill. So we just spot of apathy and perception. So wait a minute. So what did he take? He got Guide of Souls and improvised strategy. Oh, I see. Improvised strategy, Guide of Souls, persuasion, and fellowship. Except I took intelligence, so now he gets. We're gonna do that instead. Then it's probably gonna be fellowship again. Oh no, we have. What do we? Yeah, we took int, so we'll take int again. Int again. That's what we did. And then sniping zone. Sniping zone. Each ally in the rear area gains plus 7% critical hit chance, and this is based on their intelligent bonus plus their fellowship bonus divided by 2 plus 3. If there are no enemies in a 5 cell, and this just, again, if you're going to use Yurlia and especially Pascal in this kind of sniping role, and they're not going to be around a lot of enemies, it's an extra critical hit chance, so I like it. That's why I use it. Pascal, our friend, I think he gets Hunting Surge next because he took Perception and Logic. Yep, so he gets Hunting Surge. Whenever an enemy is killed by the critical hit scored by the bounty hunter or their ally, the bounty hunter gains a bunch % damage for 2 rounds. Doesn't say if it stacks, so I assume it doesn't. Usually if it stacks, that's when they'll say. Abelard, our poor bloke who hasn't been used very much now. He gets Beacon of Might right here. At the start of the Vanguard's turn, before their temporary wounds are lost, the Vanguard gains a number of temporary wounds strength for 1 round. And then we have our 2 folks who are kind of alike. Me and Heinrichs. Heinrichs right here. He got, let's see, what was the last thing he took? Strength and athletics. Okay, so he's going to get Does It Hurt? Does it hurt? All damage over time effects inflicted by the executioner gain a 20% critical chance. This is nice because it's based on his psi rating, so it goes up. It's great. It's fantastic. So he gets Does It Hurt, and so do we. In fact, does it hurt? Yes, it's going to. So there's that. Okay. Now we just got this Xeno artifact. The Xeno artifact. We get a little storybook. Lookout on the bridge. Says, bridge, we have an unknown object. Dead ahead. Not an asteroid. Clearly artificial in nature, but it's larger than Footfall Station. Bridge. Copy that. Report relayed to the officer on duty and pilots. Lookout. Expect visual soon. Bridge. We have visual. What the? Bridge. Look out. This is the Voxmaster. I'm adding. Lord Captain on the line. No need to engage the augurs. I know what this is. It's called a webway gate. It's true. It is. Van Kalox here. What we see before us is a webway gate, an artifact that Xenos used to get their sorceress realm, so to speak. It allows Aldari to get around the sector quickly and serves as a hideout for their most unpleasant tribe, the Drukhari, whom we have already met. Officer Station. Yurliet here. This gate is just like the one you saw on Lilithon. The children of Assyrian wander the void through such constructs, erected in ancient times. Any ship that passes through such a porthole will enter a tangle of paths fathomable to none but my kin. I see. Well, we could fire on the object, but I don't see any reason why. Well, sure, let's fire on it. Can we destroy it? Lord Captain's orders: destroy the object, activate batteries, targeting, firing in 3, 2, 1. Confirming contact with the object. Good throne. Bridge. Report. No effect. I don't know what that thing is made of, but our weapons are powerless against it. Is there an auger report? According to the available data, the object consists of an unknown material foreign to the Imperium. We are registering an unknown class of energy profile. The engine seers are at a loss about how this technology works exactly, but they did specify that the energometry suggests that the system is holding an active charge. The object appears ready to do whatever it's designed to do. What's our senior officer's take on this? Van Kalux here. Oh yes, and yearly. Can we activate the device somehow? Requesting response from the Engineerium. Apologies, Lord Captain. The tech priests have refused to even consider such a possibility. It would be a violation of the Omnissiah's tenets and an extremely dangerous undertaking. Perhaps a certain companion of yours could. Officer Station. Even if I knew the secret of this gate, I would never surrender it to the Monkey. The webway is our kin's sacred refuge and a deadly trap to those such as you, Elentak. Enough mysteries. Move out. Yes, Lord Captain. Maneuver engines changing course. Urgent report from the engine seers on the auger deck. Detecting an energy spike of an unknown origin. Cogitator network overloaded. Peripheral systems offline. Confirming visual changes. The gate. What is that? Look out, Lord Captain. We are detecting activity near the object. Observations indicate that the signatures are very similar to ships, Lord Captain. Xeno ships. I see. Fire the sacred ordnance on one of the targets. Order received. Executing now. Look out. Target hit. One of the Xeno ships has fallen. Glory to the rogue trader. Wait, what's that? Lord Captain, alert. Another Xeno ship inbound. Must be a boarding party. What? Where did it come from? It was hiding nearby. It closed in undetected while we were distracted by the construct. It's right by us. It's aiming for the engine module. Bridge. Lord Captain, emergency. Confirming contact with the enemy ship in the engine area. Oh, so we're going to get a fight a little bit, are we? A little fighty-bitey? Well then.
This will be exciting.
So this is... yeah, a very nice thing. It's a sequential fight. Each time you defeat one of these guys, another group spawns. So... let's see. If we move over this way, can that widen our ability to hit these guys? Good. Let's go dorsal fin first.
Send them into the cold void. Macro cannons, annihilate them.
So they're dead. And here comes another one. So that's how it's gonna go. Alright, and so we basically start over again. Okay. In that case, I'm going to shoot this off in that direction.
Charter course.
Can we hit this thing there? 67%. That one's gone.
Blessed be the righteous fury of the Exalted One.
Okay. And I can launch another torpedo. Okay, I'm just going to keep launching torpedoes.
To the void.
Because
steer us to our target.
We seem to keep getting a fresh start turn each time.
Let the incandescent beams scorch our enemies.
And another one. Corsair escort. Okay.
Torpedoes now.
If we could just keep pointing at these guys and launching the big laser beam on them, that'd be great.
Eviscerate them.
Okay.
Chart a course.
Bye-bye.
Destruction for force.
5 ships later is what my note says until the big guy spawns. Sort, there it is. Right there, that's the big guy. Okay. I'll tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna move in this direction.
Near us to our target.
We want to put as many of these between him and us as possible. Let's move like this. And move like this. And do this. And launch one more torpedo.
Send their souls to the void.
Okay. These torpedoes gonna go like this. Like this. And like this. Kind of looks like he decided to just not go. Oh well. Okay.
Emblazon our path.
Well, let's see what happens here. We can't hit him with that, so let's be done with it. More torpedoes. And more torpedoes. You guys are gonna get right up there in his face. He's gonna shoot you. Oh, he didn't. Okay, that's interesting. Took some damage there. The battle is over, it said.
Drone! We did it!
I did nothing. Cat, your game is still broken. Just letting you know. Literally did nothing. Lord Captain, we have dealt with the void ships of these beasts, but a Xenos boarding party has landed on the ship. They are advancing steadily toward the plasma drive. The enforcers are being overrun. They are asking for reinforcements. If we do not help them, this filth will destroy our vessel from the inside. Well, that's not gonna happen. The only question is, who do we want to take? Earlier, Argento or Adira? I'm gonna take Argento and we'll see if we can have some fun with her. Let's go. Xenos. Unfortunately, we didn't get any time to adjust the equipment. Well, maybe we will here at the start. It shouldn't start us in combat right away.
Sister Argenta.
Good.
Do you want to pray together to the Exalted One when we return to the ship? But it has to be somewhere private. I don't want to ruin my reputation as an unscrupulous trader.
Oh, that's funny.
Sometimes I think you are not such a bad person, Jai. And it unnerves me.
Okay. What do we have for you? You got some weapons here. We gotta have something better than that. So this is, yeah. And they're gonna show us the serrated greatsword. So if we switch to this, they're still gonna show us the serrated greatsword. Exotic Venom Blade. It's 14 to 21. And these are, oh yeah, it's better than these. Okay. And then there's this thing over here, the Drukhari Clave, which is a two-handed weapon. And then this thing, which is the Bloodseeker Clave, which has better armor penetration. Wow, it has quite a bit better armor penetration. Okay, you're going to use that in that spot, and you're going to use this over here. And then there is one of these Drukhari daggers. Your bio dagger is 15 to 20, so you're going to hang on to that, even though it doesn't have as good of armor penetration. Does toxin-based damage? Yeah. I kind of want the armor penetration though. 15 to 17 with the armor. We're gonna start fighting things with more armor penetration. Let's just go her full up on that, which means I might be able to get this thing. Yeah, I'll use the bio dagger. Slightly better. Each attack with dagger increases damage by +1 until the end of the combat, and it stacks. Okay, let's do that. All right, and then Argenta, what do you got? Argenta does have these. Righteous Anger has 10. It does 4 to 7 damage. I'm trying to figure out which one of these. It's solid projectile though. They're not bolters, and she's set up to be a bolter person. Okay. And do you want another grenade in case you need to? Well, you know what? We should set you up in case you want to set fire to something. Let's do that. Have all this other stuff. All right, give me a second. Okay, what I did is I gave her 2 med kits because I gave her this thing, Combat Manipulator. Whenever the wearer uses a non-attacking consumable, stimulant, med kit, etc., it counts as an attack of a different type for doing versatility. So anytime she uses stim or that, that's great. And then she's got a grenade. Actually, she probably only needs 2 of these things. Let's do this. I'm going to throw her 2 grenades too. All right, let's see what we can do.
I always have a backup.
So this is, yeah, Drukhari down there. The plasma drive chambers. I want to see if we can we go this way? Oh no, that's all ruined. Okay. Oh, we can jump over it though, athletically. Great.
That's how it's done.
Perfect. Maybe we can sneak in behind these guys. Oh, what is this? Cut off the power? Oh yeah. Pascal.
Operation successful.
I hope that helped us in some way.
I always keep my options open.
More monkey. Look, my kin, they can't wait to die. What's taking so long with the engine? The monkey are already here. Yes, what is taking so long with the engine? You're about to die. They're trying to do something over here. Do not rush me, or we will perish alongside them. Oh, you think you're gonna come in here and mess with my stuff? Okay, so there's gonna be a bunch of bozos over here, and there's gonna be some coming from down below, of course. And the question is, what do we really want to do here? I think we want to try to pull this guy and this guy over here. These are... Where can you go? Yeah. You're gonna want to dance over here, possibly. Pascal. Gonna get you up here. Jaya Hidari, we're gonna keep you kind of protected. Yep, right there. And then who else is left? Argenta. Okay, Argenta. Alright, Argenta, I'm gonna put you right here. Start the battle. Bagos, my friend. And what ability did we get? Combat Locust Stratagem. Chooses 1 combat area for 1 round. All target bonuses are double. Okay, that's great. Let's first try to pull these bozos closer.
I need no guidance.
Just like that. Bonuses double. Let's do backline people right here.
One step
We'll move you,
closer.
Pascal, to get in there. Now, let's see about zapping these suckers. Doink.
I will try.
Did they both get stunned? They did. Okay. They both got stunned, but I'm not in a position to hit anybody else, so I might as well just blast them again. Oh, he can't. He can't go a second time? Because he doesn't have that staff. Oh, that's a rat. Well, that's too bad. Okay. In that case, voice of command on me.
Ruin beckons.
Combat stratagem bonuses are
Guides
doubled.
me.
Can we pull someone from cover? Yeah, go like this because Argenta's gonna get a chance to go, and if she can, I want her to kick this guy. Oh, she did. Okay. Cabalite Warrior's gonna run up the stairs from over there. On the ladder. Oh, he's trying to do something. Cabalite Heavy's coming up. Alright, Argenta. I'm gonna move you here.
The enemies of the Emperor will be undone.
You're gonna kick this bozo.
I'll do it.
You
Nice.
unleashed my fury.
Unleashed my fury. Now, what do we want to do? Do we want to shoot him? Got a bunch of different options here. You could run up here and try to mow these guys down. That's not a bad plan.
I will
do that.
bathe this battlefield in righteous fury.
Okay. Take a shot.
Doubt is for the weak. You, my Emperor.
Like that.
Turn the pain tenfold.
Now, this is going to make the next attack cost 1 AP less. Does not count towards the attack limit.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
And then we need concentrated fire for a bunch of damage. And then, let's see. Confident approach, because she's got 4.
As the Emperor commands,
It's
I
going
act.
to guarantee crits. This is going to base rate of fire, double it. All shots will follow random trajectories. We know this is going to cost 1.
I'll do it.
And this is going to cost 2. That was enjoyable. Okay. You're golden. More of them moving from that corner over there.
Bring agony.
You can try to bring agony, but
Consider this a taste of what's to come.
ooh, I'm very dodgy. Okay, Cabela, what do you want to do? Which guys are going to go next? Cabalite Warrior way down there. Cabalite Heavy. They got 108 hit points. There's no way to kill that guy. I'll tell you what. We're going to go here.
A dance of blades and shadows.
We're going to go here.
I shall
We're going
not
to do this. I think we can do Oath of Vengeance on me. Nope, I can't. Anybody else? No. Okay, never mind. Let me read that again. Selects an ally until the end of combat. Attacks made by the Blade Dancer against enemies who have already attacked that ally gain plus 17. Yeah. I don't know why I can't do that on him.
This goes against the tenets.
Target has to be under the effect. Which effect? He was attacked by this dude here. I'm not sure I get that. Anyway, what we want to do is
Trust me.
Blood Blessed. Make sure you can hit him.
The shadow. My
There we
blade
go. Put a bunch of blood over there. That's great. Let's see. How far can you jump? Okay, let's do this.
Death is a blessing.
That was nice. That's what we wanted.
As the tenets demand.
A work for a flesh crafter.
Trust me.
Slice. Oh, yeah, baby. Okay, and then give
I
yourself
shall not fail.
a tiny little bit of defense there.
Pain is all.
Cabalite Blade Master.
Let them tremble.
He's gonna run around to this side and do what? Try to shoot at her from there? Oh, nice. Cabalite Specialist. And now it's my turn. Who do you want to fight? Do you want to go try to get that guy right there by the stairs? Or do you want to go after these guys? I don't really want to go after these guys because I want Argenta and Pagos to have a chance to nail them. So I think the thing to do here is go over here. Give myself some
If
buffs.
not me.
Defense. Light myself on fire.
On it.
Tell tell myself I can't not be on fire. What's this cost 2 and this is going to cost 1?
I'll make it happen.
Go hit this guy.
I'll see to it personally.
It's right where I wanted to be because I'm right next to this cover, which is great. And then I can still enfeeble him. Wow. Don't want to enfeeble myself, though. Can I enfeeble anybody else? That guy?
Who,
Sure.
if not me?
Might as well. Okay, Jai Hedari. Oh, this is your chance.
Watch my back.
Get up over here. Alright. You have a chance to do... It's free for pressing advantage and powers their next attack deal. Plus 4 additional damage for every stack of tactical advantage. I don't care about that. I don't care about that. What I want to do is just do the tactical advantage. So, this is going to cost 2 AP. Try to hit these guys. I only got 1 extra point out of that. Is this one free? No, it's 2 AP. Okay, let's do linchpin on... You're gonna kill some people, I think. Wait a minute, I have to read this description again. Plus 1 resolve for every 5 stacks. Yeah, just more resolve. And you get things, you get momentum from killing people. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna give her inspire.
I can do that with the right incentive.
And we're gonna let her have voice of command.
Am I getting paid for this?
Okay. Pascal. Pascal can actually kick this guy. So I am tempted to just put Pascal up here in a position to do that. Let's do this. The mighty kick, manipulator push, do it. It's laying down. Nice. Okay, Pascal. And you still have a chance to move if you want to. So, can you see these guys from here? You can. Okay, go get behind cover then. Wow, you got a lot of movement. That was nice. Do this. Perfect spot. Now I need a shot to someone who's probably going to die. This guy. Let's see if we can do this and get a bonus and get some more AP. And we did. We get AP back. It's so great. Oh my gosh. Can you get this guy? Cabalite Heavy. Can you see him? No. Okay. You could do either one of those two or this guy over here that we hit. Okay. Let's add some damage to it. Let's torch him. Oh, that's really close to dealing enough damage to get him, isn't it? Okay, well, maybe we'll get him.
I won't let her devour me.
He's so goddamn awesome. Oh man, I wish you had another movement point though. I'd like to move you over here and shoot at this guy. Tell you what. We're gonna bounty him. We're gonna do area of attack. When one of our buddies kills you, we'll get a half a turn. Pagos, my friend. Okay, Pagos, let's do this. You're gonna move right up here.
Descend upon the weak.
You're gonna take this and move it.
I will triumph.
Free.
Purpose guides me.
Double bonuses. See if you can pull this guy from back here. Let's see if you can do this first. 1, 2, 3. Yeah.
I will triumph.
There you go, like that. Now it's purpose. Now get them all right here in the center.
One step closer.
Brilliant. Wait a minute. Then we can do incoming damage. You're gonna take more. Okay, just we're gonna stick you by some cover in this direction. Just go like this.
Ruin back.
Oh, high momentum. That's nice. You can give free turn to somebody. Want to give it to anybody? Take and hold. Unfortunately, there's nobody in here. You give it to her or me?
There
Give it
is
to me.
no mercy found in my heart.
Let's do this.
Let's make some opportunities.
I'd like to light some people on fire down there like that specialist. Let's light him on fire.
I won't stand
No
for
line
it.
of sight. Okay.
It's as good.
That one's dead. Buff her.
I'll see to it personally. I'll make it happen.
You can see this guy, can't you?
I'll see to it personally.
Let me educate you.
Yeah. Can you get... You can't get any friends with that. Can you get this guy? Can we see him? Oh,
It's
yeah.
as good as done. Another enemy down.
Is here.
Who else is left? I got that guy over there. I got a stunned guy right there. Oh, can you get him?
On it. You never stood a chance.
Okay. That's so effective. Pascal, you get a half a turn. Can you see anybody? Yeah, you can. Alright. Take a shot at him. 10%. We knew that was gonna... Oh, and he gets another shot? Oh, I did the wrong thing. That's alright. That's alright. Pagos, you're done. Now you get to come up here and shoot some people. Can you see everybody from there? What about there? There you go. The blood. The blood. Can you throw a grenade? Oh, it can't reach that far? Okay. Tell you what we'll do then. We're going to switch over this. What does this do? Oh yeah, that's movement points by 6. Not really concerned about that. Let's just go for the shot. 23%.
That is for the weak.
It's a miss. Nothing else I really want to do there except for Furious Recital. Yeah, do that. You're gonna put someone really close. Cabalite Warrior's like, I'm gonna shoot you.
High momentum.
And now she's got high momentum again. Oh my goodness. Okay, this is gonna be awesome. Get down here, darling. I got just the job for you. You slayer. You killer of fools. Oh my gosh. Do we want to unload that on... How many's you guys? Got 152 hit points and you got 126. Yep, Death Waltz. You got temporary hit points, so this will be on. Great, do it.
Let the blood of the wicked be shed as thou hast willed.
Oh my god, she's getting in this range. It's awesome.
The other side awaits.
Oh my gosh. Oh yeah. Now we have to disarm the explosive device. You gonna give me control? Surviving crew member. A man in an officer's uniform is kneeling and scrabbling around in a mess of blood and dirt on the floor. As soon as you draw near, you hear his feverish muttering. No, 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 no. Where is she? Where is my son? Where is he? Okay. The lower half of the officer's face is grimy with some strange substance too pale and lumpy to be blood. The officer pays you no attention. His eyes are fixed on the floor. The patch on his jacket bears a familiar crest. It's the symbol of one of the middle decks, one that has no connection to this compartment. The officer's presence here on its own is a violation of the ship's regulations. Why are you not here on your assigned deck? Tacitus, my boy. Swamp devils dragged him off. I'm where I'm supposed to be. I'm looking for my son. The Emperor's valiant guards came to save my boy. I showed them where the swamp devils dragged Tacitus. I led them right here like the ass. They'll make short work of the nest of those beasts, and I'll keep looking for my boy in the meantime. Master, will you help? The man's face contorts in a monstrous grimace, a mixture of pain, hope, and madness. I see. There are no guards here. You were on board the rogue trader's vessel, and knee-deep in Xenos blood and entrails. I don't understand. Xenos? What Xenos? For an instant, awareness returns to the officer's eyes and he seems to see his surroundings for the first time. His face slowly stills in horror. Emperor, preserve us. The man sneezes and the lower half of his face is coated anew in the slime streaming from his nose. The officer casts you a pleading look. What is this nightmarish scene? I was leading the Emperor's guards to the Swamp Devil's Nest across the marshlands of my homeworld. But instead of that, I was showing the way to them? He points at the corpses of Xenos with a trembling hand. Hallucinations. A heretical mirage. The guards, they weren't very chatty. One of them called me something strange. Mon Ki, I think? And I heard them talking amongst themselves. Something about seizing the ship. Don't let them through. Through to where, I don't know. Oh, it's coming over me again. Jai laughs darkly. Blow up the reactor bay, damage the engines, and then disembowel the helpless ship to your Xenos' heart's content. Oh yes, that sounds just like my partners. Tell me about these hallucinations. When did they start? I don't remember. So strange. It's like I'm here and I'm there at the same time. But I remember many watches ago a visit from a guardsman after the swamp devils attacked, it seemed. He treated my injuries, did something to my face, and said that his comrades would come and do what they had to do. And when the rest of them came, they told me to show them the way to the nest. But we're on the ship. Where did I take them? Argenta's voice trembles with sorrow and rage. Until the last beast among the enemies of humanity is dead, the innocent will continue to suffer torment. Is this not a sign that we must work doggedly to rid the universe of Xenos? Well, I don't know what happened to you, but you led Xenos to the very heart of this vessel and almost killed us all. I'm sorry. It's all a Xenos illusion. Even now, I can see the marsh where Tacitus vanished just behind you. The man's face twists in a mask of pain and grief. He coughs violently and slumps forward as though he is falling asleep. Jai looks at you and says, whatever they did to him, Cyrene, there is no way back for him now. If it were up to me, I would let him slip back into the illusion, where there is still hope of finding Tacitus. Let him go at peace with himself, and not as a traitor. Cabela purses her lips and says, only a heretic would suggest something like this. To die with one's mind dazed by Xenos influence? No. Let him die a man who is aware of the betrayal he has committed. Only then will he find his way into the undying one's hands. I will let the officer slip into the hallucination. I think I hear your son calling you. What? Tacitus? The man laughs weakly, his eyes now fully clouded with madness. Tacitus, my boy, I'm coming. The officer's body slides to the floor and convulses for a time before going still. Despite his agonizing death, the man's face shows no signs of suffering. He had found peace before the end. You bend over the body. Despite the numerous blood stains on his skin and clothes, the officer had not been seriously wounded. The only noticeable injury is on his face. His nose is disfigured, and a red slimy substance is streaming from it, staining his mouth and chin. Voxmaster, take the body to the infirmary and try to identify the cause of this madness. Meanwhile, examine the charges.
A job for me.
Bomb produces short electromagnetic pulses that disable power grids and devices. It's strong enough to take out the power of a whole city district or several void ship sections. The first time I played this game, I felt like you had to get over here during the combat to get it turned off, but you don't.
Success
Thankfully.
is the only outcome I
The charge has been safely diffused, and now we need to return to Dargonis. We're going to grab these goods. You get this, the long splinter rifle. It's okay. It's got a 2 rate of fire. It's like, You know. But we should wander around here and try to find everything. I'm really missing Cassia's staff right about now. That was disappointing. Even from behind the meter's thick wall of the reactor, you can hear the breath of the mighty plasma beast that sets the void ship in motion. Okay.
Let us not dawdle.
Dawdle we will. Pascal gets the honors. Goods. There's what we wanted. Some goods. Where are those goods? Where are they? Like, I literally can't see them. Goods, goods, goods. There we go. It's a shard carbon recoil rate of fire 4. Not impressive. There's some goods over here. Pascal.
My success is an irrefutable certainty.
Salvaged Omni processor. Dead body up here. Hagos is gonna grab that, and I think we're done. Oh no, there's still a couple of things up here. Still a couple of items up for bids. Some goods here. And some Cabalite Warrior there. It's just the goods that I don't want to miss. Guy's foot. And a venom blade. Okay.
Rise to the top or get left in the dust.
In the dust.
Just as I planned.
Alright, my friends, we're out of here. Well, that was an adventure. The Drukhari have made their presence known again. The Dark Elves. Okay, folks, what we have left to do here, Blades in the Void, we don't want to do that. That's what's going to advance us into Act 3. Lay waste to Hiroki's Rim Station. I was hoping they'd patch the game before we have to do this, but they haven't, so we'll probably do that. Find traces of the Gene Stealer cults. I need to do a little work on this. I'm not sure we can do anything about that till Chapter 4. We have to make an audience with the Arbites. This doesn't happen till Chapter 5. Find the hidden cache on Dargonis and check the Lord Captain's cogitator on the bridge. That's the one thing we haven't done yet. Yep, the cogitator on the bridge. So we will do that next episode. We'll come over here and speak to this thing. Everyone, thanks for watching. You know the drill. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave your questions and comments down below. I'll see you next time. Until then, happy gaming, everyone.